Ashland Sports Station. It's time for Tomcats Countdown, presented by your local McDonald's. I'm loving it. Now, with a preview of tonight's game, here's the voice of the Tomcats, Dickie Martin.
Good afternoon, everybody, from Versailles, Kentucky. We're not in France. Welcome to Tomcat Basketball. We're at Woodford County High School for the annual Ed Step Classic. 5 games taking place here at the brand new Woodford County High School, and the Tomcats are right in the middle of it. The 4:30 clash has the Tomcats taking on Bowling Green. Ashland comes in 13-6, fresh off a loss last night to Boyd County, 72-66. Bowling Green, fresh off a loss of a win last night, I should say. They've now won 5 in a row as they up their record to 17-4 in the 4th region. They are one of the favorites besides Warren Central. Last night they beat South Warren 68-53 at home. This is the 5th meeting between Ashland and Bowling Green. These teams have split the previous 4. Bowling Green and Ashland last played in 2021 down in Bowling Green. I remember that well when they ran us out of the gym 83-57. Tomcats haven't beaten Bowling Green. Of course, we don't play them a lot. That was in 1956, believe it or not, when Ashland won in Bowling Green 64-37. Ryan Bonner in his 3rd year at the helm of the Tomcats, 59-29. While D.G. Sherrill in his 5th year, after taking a few years off, after coaching there for 13 years, he took a few years off and came back and is coaching them again. Now in his 2nd stint at Bowling Green, in his 5th year, 106 wins and 25 losses. Overall at Bowling Green, he stands at 413 wins and 117 losses. One common opponent between the two. That's where we are right now, the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. Woodford County beat both these ball clubs. They beat the Tomcats in overtime at the King of the Bluegrass 71-70, while they beat Bowling Green 66-63 here on Woodford County's home floor. The Tomcats, with their loss last night, took a nosedive in the RPI ratings. They went from number 17 to number 24. Still the top-ranked team in the 16th region. Bowling Green, with their win last night, went from number 25 to number 21 in the RPI ratings in the statewide computer rankings that the KHSAA chooses to use. Tomcats' strength of schedule, still one of the top 10 in the state, comes in at number 8. The Tomcats last night, a lot of firsts. They lost their first game at home. They're now 8-1 on the road, or at home at the Anderson Gym. They're 4-2 on opponents' gyms. And on neutral floors, the Tomcats are 2 games under 500 at 1-3. Bowling Green is 5-2 at home, 7-0 on the road. They haven't lost on the road. And on neutral floors, where we are today, they stand at 5-2. The Tomcats are 2-1 in region play now, while Bowling Green is 8-1 in their 4th region. And that's the way things look up. Between Warren Central and Bowling Green since 2002 through last year, those 2 teams have met in the finals every year but one, believe it or not. That was in 2008 when Greenwood defeated Bowling Green in the championship game. So between 2002 and 2024, some 23 years, Bowling Green or Warren Central have won the 4th region, and several times, including just a few years ago when Bowling Green won the state championship in the Kentucky High School State Sweet 16. The Purples and Warren Central's won it twice and finished as a runner-up at another time. Bowling Green came in as the state champion back in 2017, and they were the runner-up in 2015. They won 18 regions under D.G. Sherrill, and last year lost in the regional final to Warren Central in overtime, 64-57. So that's a little history about these 2 ball clubs, and we'll get ready to play basketball in just a few minutes as Ashland gets ready to take on Bowling Green here in this beautiful new Woodford County High School. Seats about 2,200. It's beautifully done. Just one level. Goes way, a lot of rows that go way up to the top. Probably very similar to Ashland. Only They got a few more bleachers on both sides. I would say there's a good probably 25 rows or more that go from the floor all the way up to the ceiling. And nothing behind the backboards. It is a closed-in gym at both ends. We're expecting a pretty good game today between the Tomcats and the Bowling Green Purples. And we'll come back and get you talking with the coaches here in just a moment. D.G. Sherrill, Bowling Green, is up first. We'll be back with that in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Celebrity voice impersonation not an endorsement.
Why go to a single furniture store when you can go to Big Sandy Superstore? Shop and compare America's top 5 mattress brands, plus Nectar and Purple. And choose from over 22,000 in-stock appliances from the top brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Or furnish the room of your dreams with a large selection of American-built furniture. With financing plans for just about anyone, there's nowhere else quite like it. Big Sandy Superstore.
Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Ashland, Kentucky is celebrating fall savings with great GM deals. New 24 Buick Envista starting at $24,995 or 24 Chevy Trax starting at $21,995. To kick off the fall, Carberry says it's time to kick some beep. Just like Ole Miss found out, you do not mess with blue bloods. 24 Chevy Heavy Duty pickup save up to $9,000 off. 24 Chevy 1500 Silverado save up to $12,000 off. 2,250 trade assist must trade a 2010 or newer. Save up to $14,000 off. GMC Sierra 1500 pickups in stock. The all-new redesigned Buick Envision and Enclaves. We have them. Must see today. Shop 24 hours at markportergm.com. We are the fastest growing GM dealer in Kentucky, and our goal this year is to finish second. To do that, we must sell a lot of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and we have over 800 available to choose from. Tahoe, Suburban, and GMC Yukons. We have 30 to choose from. Save $8,500 on GMC all-new electric Hummer, 18 in stock. Shop us today. Over 200 new crew cabs available. Come to Greenup Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky. Go Tomcats. Go Wildcats. Go Blue. Sale ends October 31st.
Are you or a loved one dealing with a slow-to-heal wound? Bluegrass Wound Care in Ashland is a private practice specializing in advanced treatments to help your wounds heal faster and more effectively. Their wide range of progressive healing techniques have proven results with no referral required. Call today to schedule an appointment and be seen the same week. Any wounds, any age, don't wait. Get the care you deserve today. Call Bluegrass Wound Care at 606-325-6493.
This is Tomcats Countdown, presented by your local McDonald's. I'm loving it on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Coach D.G. Sherrill of Ashland Bowling Green. Well, I don't see you much unless you're at the state tournament, but we have played a few times.
We've been there a few times. We've been blessed enough to be there. It's been a couple years.
Yeah.
Hope we get back up here pretty soon.
Let's talk about your basketball team. Off to a pretty doggone good start.
Yeah, we've got 6 seniors. We start 5 seniors. First player off the bench is senior, so good depth. We've got some good play from a number of guys. All 6 of those guys have led us in scoring at some point in time this year. So it's good balance. We got 5 guys averaging right at double figures, or I guess averaging double figures, and then our 6 guys average like 8.5 points a game. So. Good balance scoring. Everybody can shoot it a little bit. We're not gifted with a lot of size. A lot of 6-footers. We got a 6'3" kid, and then we got a 6'4" kid off the bench. But other than that, we're all about 6 foot tall. Yeah. So we got to move the ball a lot. We got team rebound. You got to be physical on the board. So we have our challenges because of our lack of height, but pretty athletic, like play fast.
Coach, did you expect this type of year that you're off to?
I mean, I thought we could have a really good year. We knew from even after last year we lost a 6'9" kid, Mason Ritter, who's playing at Columbia. Yeah. So losing a 6'9" kid, he did a lot of stuff at the basket for us for the last 3 years that we just took, we took for granted. So now we had to reinvent ourselves a little bit defensively. We still don't play a lot of zone. We still play a lot of man, try to get underneath people and put a lot of pressure on the basketball. But yeah, I thought we'd have a great year. We just, we got some bears back here in the region we got to fool with. So getting out here like today and playing some other good teams and getting ourselves as much experience as we can.
All right. Tell me what you like about your basketball team.
Well, I like when you shoot the basketball. Now I say that today we may not shoot it well, but we got with Luke Eiley, he's shooting about 65% from 3-point line, and we got 3 other guys shooting over 40%. So we can shoot the ball. We're athletic. We're a pretty unselfish team. The ball moves a lot with us, and we have to have that to be, and we like to pick up and press. Now we played a big district game last night, so I don't know how much our pressure will be today because we had 2 kids homesick, and we left some of our freshmen back to play. So we're a little shallow. We got 9 kids here with us today, but we're going to get them down the floor. And, and we got our hands full today. I know how good Xander is. We coached the Junior All-Stars last year, and they're averaging about 11 made threes a game. So the ball will be chucked up for a bunch in this basketball game.
Looking at your basketball team, you're 21 games in now, and you just got a few left. What do you got to do to get better?
Well, I think we got to defend better. We got to defend in the half court, and if we're in the full court, we got to rotate better on the backside. And we just got to really put more pressure on the ball to kind of help with that post entry. We're not going to be able to get up on top side of somebody and stop them getting the ball. So, the other way that you do that is putting pressure on the basketball so the post entry is more difficult. And I think we just keep preaching. We tell our guys that every day in practice, our speech is, you want to do the best you can offensively to get your teammate the best shot he can get. And if all 5 guys try to get your teammate a good shot, then I think you'll get a good one. And we say, three touches is a good shot, 4 touches is a great shot.
There you go.
So we're trying to just continue to talk about being unselfish, having great pressure on the basketball, playing really fast, and taking advantage of what we have, which is athleticism and quickness and the ability to shoot the basketball.
Okay. What about Ashland today? What do you see?
They shoot a bunch of shots. They're another team. They don't have a ton of size either, so it'll be a pretty even matchup as far as size goes. I think whichever team can get hot and hit shots will probably win this basketball game. 2 evenly matched clubs, I feel like. They got the better player. We don't have a player as caliber as Xander.
Right.
He's a good player. And so, we got to neutralize him some defensively. But the other kids they got can all shoot it. They Coach does a great job. They run good stuff. They're well organized. They're very disciplined. They play hard. They don't make mistakes. If you're going to beat them, you got to beat them because they're not going to beat themselves.
Right. Okay. Well, best of luck tonight throughout the year. And I want to see you in March at Rockerino, okay?
Well, buddy, I'm going to be there. I just hope my basketball team's with me.
Yeah, bring him with you.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Coach D.G. Sherrill, Bowling Green, back in a moment on Cat Sports.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours, too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
This is Clay at Pollock's, where you will find the Tri-State's largest selection of diamonds. We are also your home for all of your Pandora stackable rings and your Alex and Ani needs. Locally owned and operated since 1874, Pollock's is a name that you know and trust. We provide professional service with a personal touch that has kept clients coming back year after year. Visit Pollock's at 913 Winchester Avenue in Ashland or on the web at pollocksjewelers.com.
Primary Plus is invested in your health and invested in the health of our community. Primary Plus Ashland is happy to grow our team, welcoming family nurse practitioner Morgan Elkins, as well as Kelsey Lucas to our counseling services team. Primary Plus Grayson is excited to add dermatology with nurse practitioner Kelly Sparks. Primary Care Pediatrics, Women's Health, Infusion, Counseling, Pharmacy, and now dermatology. Complete care for the entire family. Primary Plus has 14 locations, including Ashland, Grayson, South Shore, Vanceburg, and our newest location in Moorhead. See them online at primaryplus.net.
McMeans Pharmacy, where you're a name, not a number. They provide personalized care from their locally owned, trustworthy team. McMeans Pharmacy cares about you and your loved one's health and well-being. McMeans Pharmacy proudly supports the Ashland Tomcats. They're here to serve Ashland and their surrounding communities with fast, friendly service at both locations, 2920 Carter Avenue, Ashland, and 708 4th Street, South Point, Ohio.
You're listening to Tomcats Countdown, presented by your local McDonald's. I'm loving it on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Coach Ryan Bonner right back at it. And that's one of the good things about basketball. A tough one last night, but you can bounce right back today.
Yeah, I love being able to get up and, let's move on to the next challenge. Last night was last night. Mm-hmm. Let's see how we respond coming off a tough district loss and great facility in a high-quality game and a high-quality opponent in Bowling Green. So, again, I'm really anxious to see how our team responds after last night's loss.
I was going to ask you, I'm sure you looked at the film a little bit and saw this, saw that. In what areas do we need to respond?
Well, I think it's just a physicality thing, and I think we've showed it at times this year that we can play physical, but we haven't been consistent there. We have to consistently be able to impose our will physically, and I know we don't have a lot of bruised size, but we got tough kids and we have tough players, and you and I talked on the radio last night after the game. I thought we lost a lot of 50-50 rebounds. That I'd like to see us actively work to get those balls today. Wasn't a terrible shooting night for us, but wasn't a great one. Even though we made 12 threes, I thought we missed a lot of really good, clean looks. So just little details, but to me it goes back to physicality and rebounding. That's not a battle that we can lose and win, especially in close games.
How do you teach physicality and getting in there and getting that 50-50 ball or diving on the floor?
Well, it is something we work on every day in practice. We have several different rebounding drills that we do that we really hang our hat on. But I think it's just a will thing. You just have to have the will to want that ball more than the guy that's challenging you for it. And, like I said, we have guys that are willing to do that. Unfortunately, I just thought at times they wanted it a little bit more last night. And, I think there was a lot that played into that, beating them 28 at their place and, 10-game win streak. There was a lot of thoughts being pumped through our guys' heads that, unfortunately led to them playing the way that they did. I did think, after going back and watching it, I thought we owned about the last 4 minutes of that game. We really took control, but unfortunately it was too late. When you get down 14 to a team like Boyd County, it's going to be hard to claw your way back.
I agree.
But, after seeing it, it's like, man, if we play for 4 quarters like we did the last 4 minutes, we win that game by double digits.
Yeah.
Caleb Clark started grabbing tough rebounds, getting us out on the break. We're hitting pull-up threes in transition. We're doing a lot of good things on both ends. It was almost, Nick, I just thought that the sense of urgency wasn't there until it was too late.
Okay. Hopefully we can carry all that last 4 minutes over into today, because this Bowling Green team is very, very good.
They are. They're very efficient. They're leading the state in overall field goal percentage. They're top 10 in three-point field goal percentage. They attack the rim violently in transition. Very free-paced, free-flowing basketball team. And DG Sherrill does a really good job of just letting those guys go make their own plays, and they're skilled and athletic enough to be able to do that.
We played them down there several years ago, and we played them several times, but they've got some shooters. They're very athletic.
Yeah, and like I said, he lets them play very freely. They just try to attack and transition, get into the paint, and then make the next right decision. They got a kid in Luke Idlip that's shooting 65% from three on the season, and got multiple guys. He can put 5 guys on the floor that shoot 40% or better from behind the arc. Now, what we'll have to do is do a great job of keeping them out of the paint, because they create a lot of those threes off driving the basketball. So we will zone them some, just to, again, try to keep the basketball out of the paint and keep them from slashing and attacking.
Them and Warren Central, it's I think between the two of them, they've won the 4th region 20 of the last 21 years. So it's basically always a 2-horse race down there.
Yeah, and Warren Central got them a couple weeks ago. But that game is going to go back and forth, and it's always going to come down to the wire, much like Ashland and Boyd. Like I said, Coach Sherrill does a fantastic job. They've got depth, they've got shooting. Only thing that they really lack, they're kind of like us, they lack that true traditional big man. They don't really have that, but they kind of counter that with speed and athleticism. We'll have to handle some full court pressure today, and really do a great job on our end defensively of stopping their charge early in transition.
This is one team that we're bigger, and that doesn't happen very often.
That does not. No, it does not happen very often. But again, they're extremely athletic, like you said. They play fast and they shoot the ball well. So we're going to have to be on our A game today defensively in terms of keeping everything in front and out of the paint.
This is one game you really want to see how our kids respond from a loss last night to a district opponent.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing today is, that major adrenaline dump that goes into a game like last night. How do you get yourself back up for a game like this against the state-ranked team? And that's kind of honestly, Dickie, why I jumped all over this game, because whether we won or lost last night, when I was looking ahead, I thought, man, I'd really like to see how our team responds coming off that Boyd County game.
Yeah. All right, good luck to you after the game.
Thank you, Dickie.
Coach Ryan Bonner of the Tomcats, back in a moment on Cat Sports.
Hey, Tomcat fans, Old Man Winter's back once again. Don't let him keep you snowed in this year. Ashland Milling can help keep your walks and driveways clear from snow and ice. 50-pound bags of winter ice melt only $9.95. And if you want something that won't hurt your concrete, use 50-pound bags of calcium chloride for only $23.95. Ashland Milling would like to say thanks to the Tri-State for letting us serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats! Come on down to the Jubilee Bingo Hall Thursday and Friday nights. Doors open at 4. Games start at 6:30 with a $5,000 nightly payout. Game 18 is worth $1,100. Friendly workers, padded chairs, 10 miles west of Ashland on Route 60. Take exit 180 off I-64. Go left 1 mile next to Manning Furniture. Phone 606-928-4646. Owned and operated by People Helping People Incorporated. License number 102.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
Get ready for sneaker squeaking, elbow banging, high school hardcourt action. Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340 present Ashland Tomcats basketball. Let's return to the arena for all the play-by-play action with Dickie Martin on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Welcome back, everybody, to Woodford County High School for the Ed Step Classic with the Tomcats today, taking on the Bowling Green Purples under Coach D.G. Sherrill, a good friend of mine. 1-5 in a row. They're 17-4, and the Tomcats are 13-6 under third-year coach Ryan Bonner, and had their 10-game win streak snapped last night at home against Boyd County. So they're riding a little one-game losing streak, and hopefully they can get that turned around here this afternoon. This beautiful new gymnasium, built just this year. In fact, they're still building on it, but it seats about 2,200. Much like the James A. Anderson Gym, only with plastic bleachers, which I think we have anyway, but they got a lot more rows than we do. Go a little bit higher, but it's well lit, and it got a big Yellow Jacket logo in the middle of the field, in the floor. The only problem they only got one scoreboard, and it's to my left. The other scoreboard came in, was going to be mounted on the other wall, but it was damaged in shipment, so they had to send it back. So we only have one scoreboard, and it's to my left, and that's the way the Tomcats will be going in the second half, not in the first half. So, okay, Bowling Green 29-6 a year ago. Regional final loss to Warren Central in overtime, 64-57. They'll start the guards today. Jace Wardlow, they're not very big, 6-foot senior, averages 12 points a game. Braylon Banks, a 6-foot senior, averaging 13 points a game. Caden Carpenter, a 5'10 senior, averaging 8 points and 4.5 rebounds. Luke Idlett, I-D-L-E-T-T, Idlett, a 6-foot senior. Their leading scorer at 14 points a game, but here's where he really gets you. He's shooting 61% from the field and 62% behind the three-point line, and he has 52 threes. This kid can shoot it. And Joseph Hurt, another 6'2 senior, averaging 13 points and 5 rebounds. 5 seniors start for the Purples of Coach D.G. Sherrill, who are clad in black today with purple lettering and trim. And I'll check them as they come out. Wardlow and Banks, followed by Carpenter, and then Idlet and Hurt. And that's the way they are. For the Tomcats, they're same 5 as they always do. Xander Carter, Tyson Lalone, Preston Hoskins are the 3 seniors. Drew Smith and Caleb Clark are the juniors, and that's the way the Cats will start. Only 5 more days, and our dear player Elijah Neal will be able to play basketball. Or a judge ruled in Ashland's favor and suggested to the KHSAA that and recommended that he be able to play basketball in Ashland. So that ruling was done by the judge week before last, and that becomes law, I guess, or whatever it becomes, in 5 days. So that's when the Tomcats will see the debut of Elijah Neal, unless something else would happen, I guess. All right, the Cats going left to right today. They're in their home white with maroon trim and numerals and lettering. Don't know who the officials are. I presume they're here from the central Kentucky area, either the 11th region. Woodford County plays in the 8th region. So they may be from the 8th region. I don't know. Xander Carter at 6'6" will go up against Hurt, who stands about 6'3". Not enough people here to start a fight today, I'll tell you that right now. Carter controls the tip, but Bowling Green goes and gets it. Wardlow's got it out front, bobbles it, picks it up. Tomcats will open in a 2-3 zone. Right side it goes to Carpenter. Carpenter brings it to Idlet. Idlet's going to stand and hold the ball and give it to Wardlow, and now to Banks. Banks will swing it around to the near side. Cats in that 2-3 zone to Idlet. Idlet back to the near side to Carpenter. Carpenter down low on the back door. Putting it up and in is Wardlow, and it's 2-0 Bowling Green. Tomcats ahead, Carter. Now to Lalone to Carter. Carter will penetrate. Bowling Green in a man-to-man. Left side to Caleb Clark. Clark will bring it around the arc to the near side. Just seconds in, 2-0 Bowling Green leads it. Here is Carter with it out front between the rings as they run the weave out front. He'll take it down the left side of the lane all the way. The hole, we're tied at 2. First tie of the game. Believe it or not, we had 13 lead changes last night, but no ties. Hard to believe. All right, in back court is Banks. Banks will give it on the far side to Carpenter. Back to Banks on the near side. Ashland in their 2-3 zone. Carpenter will stand and hold it on the right flank to Idlet. Idlet now to Hurt. Hurt back over to Idlet on the far side to Banks. Banks will bring it into a high post. Inside out to Idlet. Drives the baseline. Inside out to Wardlow. He'll drive the baseline. Get cut off. Come to Carpenter. Carpenter a 3 by Idlet. It's no good. Hey, missed one. Rebounded by Clark. He got knocked to the ground and taken away and put up and in by Carpenter. Tomcat turnover leads to a 4-2 Bowling Green lead. Here comes Carter with it. It'll be a physical game today, no question about it. And Ashland's got to be much more physical than they were last night. And give a better effort, to be quite honest with you. Smith out front to Lalone. Swing it. Left side, Carter for 3 in the lead. Just barely draws iron. Rebound by Idlet. Here comes Bowling Green with it, up by a 4-2 count. 3 by Wardlow, no good. Rebounded by Clark. Clark looks for the outlet pass, needs some help. Help me. And Lalone comes and rescues him. He'll take it down to the baseline, lose the handle on it, turnover Ashland. Here come the Purples the other way. Carpenter to Hurt. Hurt over to Idlet. He'll drive the baseline, push off. Kick it inside out now to Carpenter. Carpenter down to the baseline to Hurt. Hurt brings it back out on top now to Banks. Banks stands on top of the logo, near side to Carpenter. 4-2 Bowling Green. We're at Woodford. Wardlow inside out to Idlet. Baseline jumper blocked by Carter, rebounded by Carter. Here come the Cats. Carter ahead to Lalone. Lalone looks for the basketball, gives now to Carter. Carter will spin, take it down the lane against Wardlow, lay it up and in. Carter's got 4, and we're tied at 4. Bowling Green basketball with 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Banks across the 10-second stripe. Ashland still 2-3. Banks jump pass out to Idlet. Idlet will penetrate, sling it near side to Hurt. Hurt in the wing, back out on top now to Carpenter. Swing it right side to Banks. Banks in front of the Tomcat bench will back it out. Look over the zone, give to Idlet. Idlet baseline Carpenter. His jumper from 5, air ball, rebounded by Clark. Here come the Cats. Jump pass up to Smith. Drew Smith going to penetrate inside out. Hoskins for a long 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Bowling Green's Wardlow. Wardlow will bring it across the line, all tied at 4. Lob out front to Hurt. Hurt loses a handle on it and got fouled by Drew Smith, his first. First foul of the contest comes with 4:38 to go in the first quarter. 4-4. Bowling Green basketball. Carpenter will put it in play on the far side at midcourt. Well, let me see. I could count the fans on the far side. I think I can count about 12 or 15. Ashland brought a few moms and dads and brothers and sisters. Here's Wardlow out front now to Carpenter. Carpenter to Banks. Banks against Ashland's 2-3. Lobs it back to the near side to Idlet. Back to the far side with a lob to Banks, who penetrates. Back door to Wardlow. Can't shoot. Now to Carpenter. Down the lane. Bad pass taken away by Smith. Here come the Cats, the other Smith. Coast to coast. Lays it up and got it blocked. Rebounded by Hurt. Hurt's in a hurry. He's going to go to the hole. He'll lay it off of Hoskins and put it in. 6-4, Bowling Green. Midway through the first quarter, Carter will walk it across the timeline on the far side against Bowling Green's man-to-man. The old pick and roll to Hoskins. He'll penetrate near side. Smith for 3 in the lead. It's short of the mark. Chased his rebound down, loses it, and it's now dug out of there by Hurt. Hurt in a hurry. He's going to go coast to coast again. Lays it off to Wardlow. He'll put it up, and Carter fouled him. For Carter, his first personal foul. 6-4, Bowling Green leads it. 3:37 to go in the first quarter. And it'll be Wardlow at the line. He's a pretty much automatic, 85% from the foul line. This year, averages 12.8 points a game. Bowling Green starts all 5 seniors. He puts it up and in, and Bowling Green has their biggest lead now at 7-4. Cam Davis in, Drew Smith out for the Cats. And for Bowling Green, out go Idlet and Carpenter. And in come Dotson and Arnando Davis. Next one by Wardlow, no good. Rebounded by Clark. 6-5. Bowling Green. Ashland's Davis in backcourt against the pressure. 2-2-1. Ahead it goes to Hoskins. Open for a 3, so he'll let her fly. It's no good. Rebound chased down by Hurt of Bowling Green. He'll bring it up floor, give it to Banks. Banks back to Hurt. Knocked away out of bounds by Lalone. It'll stay with Bowling Green. 6-5. The Purples lead it with 3:15 to go in this low-scoring first quarter. Out goes Wardlow for Bowling Green, and coming in for the first time tonight, Deuce Bailey, a 6-foot senior. Averages nearly 10 points coming off the bench. Bailey's going to run the point out front with Ashland in their 2-3 zone. Bailey on the right side to Banks. Banks looks things over. Back to the near side to Davis. Back to Banks on the far side. He'll swing it down low to Hurt. Hurt at foul line. Inside out now to Bailey. Now to Davis. His shot put up no good. Rebound Carter. Cats are running. Don't have the numbers. Carter pulls up free throw line jumper. Won't go. Ashland not shooting well, but neither is Bowling Green. Rebounded by Banks of Bowling Green. Here come the Purples up by a 7-4 count. Their biggest lead of the day. Hurt in the deep left corner. Ashland steering their 2-3 zone. Out to Banks. He'll look things over and back it out on top of the big yellow jacket logo. Now to Hurt. Hurt stands in the left side. Back to the right side it comes. And out front, Davis will just stand and hold it at the midcourt stripe with 2:20 to go in the period to Banks. Banks will penetrate that zone. He can't shoot. Inside out to Hurt. Hurt walk with it, throws up a 3 anyway. It's no good. Rebounded by Bowling Green. Hurt goes and gets it, puts it up over Carter. No good. Caleb Clark comes out of there with it for the Cats, who trail it by 3. Here comes Clark in a hurry into forecourt to Carter. Ashland down by 3. Carter will reset the offense, bounce over to Davis, now to Hoskins, down low to Carter. He'll give and go up underneath and put it in. Carter's got all our points. It's 7-6. Ashland's trimmed the lead to 1. 1:45 to go in the quarter. Here comes Davis all the way to the bucket, inside out. He'll give it to Bailey, back to Davis, and now to Bailey. Bailey in the wing, bobbles it, picks it up, gives to Banks. Banks on the far side, gives to Hurt. Hurt fakes an entry pass. He's going to give it to Bailey down the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Cats, Caleb Clark. He's got a bunch of those tonight. Clark ahead now to Lalone. Ashland down by 1. Lalone to Hoskins for the lead. 3, bang home. Tomcats have their first lead of the afternoon. It is 9-7. Bowling Green with the basketball. Cats on a little 5-0 run. Here comes Banks with it. Banks going to give it out front. And to Bailey and back to Banks, who will just stand and hold it at the big yellow jacket. 1 minute to go in the quarter. He'll pull up for a long three, and it's no good. Rebounded by Caleb Clark. Here come the Cats up by 2. Clark down to Davis. He'll drive the baseline. Reverse layup won't go. And it's rebounded by Banks of Bowling Green. He'll go coast to coast, spin down the lane, lay it up and in. Banks with his first points. It's 9-9. We get our third tie of the game. Xander Carter across the 10-second stripe against the Purples, who play man-to-man. Carter with it. They set the pick and roll. Carter will take it, step out for his 3-ball try. It's no good. Caleb Clark with a rebound, right back up and in. Good move. Caleb Clark's going to war. 11-9. Ashland leads it by 2 again. 18 seconds to go in the period. Here's Hurt. He gives to Banks. Banks will walk it across the timeline at 12. Ashland in their 2-3 zone. He'll just stand and dribble. Banks on the right side now to Bailey. Bailey will direct traffic, give it up to Davis. Davis near side to Banks to the baseline. 2 seconds. 1. He'll throw up a prayer. It's not answered. An air ball. At the end of 1, it's Ashland 11, Bowling Green 9. We'll be back in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
KFB, the Better Bank, is dedicated to its customers. We want our customers to feel confident with every financial decision made at KFB. From checking accounts to loans, we have your back. KFB is where a strong financial foundation starts. Visit us at one of our locations or www.kfb.bank to see how we can help you start building your financial foundation. KFB, the Better Bank, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, Louisa, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 44 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, from minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
Now, back to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Ashland leads it after 1, 11-9 over Bowling Green. Preston Hoskins has come out of the game. He's got a problem with his right hip, or he's up high in his leg, so he's had to come out. And Smith and Davis are in there with Clark, Carter. Who's the fifth one? There he is. Sammy Lyons in the game. Here's Carter, left side of Lyons. Lyons in front of the Bowling Green bench, gives to Davis. Davis back to the near side to Smith, now to Davis. Davis directing traffic out front with Ashland up 2 as we start the second 8. Here's Smith on the right side, bounces high to Clark. Clark's got an opening. He'll take it down the lane. He'll double pump it up and in. Caleb Clark is having a ball game, I'm telling you. It's early yet. 13-9. Ashland has their biggest lead now at 4. Bowling Green with it. Wardlow's going to go to the bucket, spin, turn, inside out to Davis, now to Carpenter. Back down low to Banks, now to Carpenter. Out front it comes now to Wardlow. Wardlow bounce over to Bailey. Bailey back to the near side to Carpenter. He'll go into the paint to Wardlow. Inside out to Bailey. Bailey's jumper at the free throw line, no good. Rebound tipped around and gathered in by Carpenter of Bowling Green. Over to Idlet. Idlet now to Wardlow. Wardlow will penetrate. His hooker in the lane is good. That'll make it a 2-point Ashland lead at 13-11. Here comes Davis in a hurry against Bowling Green's pressure, man-to-man, over to Carter in the far wing. Back out to Davis. Davis with the basketball, swings it around the arc to Smith. Smith gives to Carter. Carter will blow by the defender. Inside out, Cam Davis for a 3-ball. Swish. Cam Davis buries that 3. And it's 16-11. Ashland has their biggest lead now at 5. Cam gets his 4th 3 of the year. Of course, he's only playing in his, his 8th game or something, maybe 9th. Not very many, I can tell you that. Here comes Bowling Green into the paint. Bailey inside out. Idlet from downtown. Got it. His first 3 of the night. And we hope we can hold him to just 1. He averages about 3 a game. Cam in his 8th game, I beg your pardon. Here comes Ashland with it. Into the paint. Putting it up. And in is Carter. As he blew by the defender and he got fouled. And he unwon for Carter. Fouls on 22. Is that right? I don't have a 22. 12. I got one of those. That's Idlet, his first. Carter with the and 1 here. 69% free throw shooter. Ashland back up by 4, 18-14. Carter at the foul line. 1 dribble up and swish. And it's 19-14. Tomcats back out by 5. Got a few people I got to say hello to here in a few minutes. Here comes Carpenter in the lane. Idlet for 3 more. Got another one. Back-to-back threes for Idlet. Can't let that cat get hot. 19-17. Ashland's lead trimmed to 2. Here comes Cam Davis for the Cats. Davis without. Looking over to Lalone. Lalone to Smith. Wide open 3 straight away. He got rattled that bad boy home. His first of the night gives him 52 for the year. 22-17. Ashland back out by 5, so the Cats answer right back. Here's Wardlow to Carpenter. Carpenter to Idlet. Idlet back out on top to Carpenter. Now to Bailey at the high post. Wardlow. Wardlow spins out to Idlet. Another 3-ball. Got another one. Jesus, Joseph and Mary. He's got back-to-back threes. We got to guard that cat somehow. He's hit 3 in a row and pulled Bowling Green within 2 at 22-20. Ashland calls a quick 30-second timeout. Ryan Bonner doesn't like what he sees with 5:10 to go in the half. Got to say hello to a few people that warrant your prayers. Christopher Gregory, who is back in the hospital having some health issues. We wish Christopher the best. Joanne Fugit, our longtime bus driver at Ashland, takes the kittens and the Tomcats all over the state of Kentucky, is recuperating in the hospital. Dave Anderson, our official friend and one of the best officials in the 16th region in football, basketball, and baseball. I can honestly say that. He's a dandy, top of the line. Wish him well with his best with his illness. And my dear friend Brian Milam, who's the sportsman at WKYT in Lexington. He had a little scare last night. He's all right. He's going to be just fine, but keep Brian in your prayers. He's a real dandy. Here's Justin Hughes into the game. Gets it to Carter. Carter in the left flank to Davis. In the corner, Smith pulls for a 3-ball. It's no good. Rebounded by Banks. Bowling Green down 2 at 4:50 of the first half. In the corner, Bailey inside out. Here's a 3 by Banks. It's no good. Rebounded by Davis. Here come the Cats with the basketball. Davis in a hurry. Ahead to Lalone. Lalone will penetrate. He'll go into the lane. Justin Hughes, the freshman, out front to Carter. Carter will stand and hold it. Cato Clark out for a little bit. Can't leave him out too long. He's having a ball game, I'm telling you. Here's Carter with it out front. He'll stand and dribble, give up his dribble. Near side to Davis. Back in the corner to Carter. He'll drive the baseline around his man. Fall away 5-footer. Swish. Carter's having a big night. He's got 11, and Ashland leads at 24-20. Here comes Bowling Green. They beat the pressure. Carpenter drives the baseline. He gets bumped by Lalone and picks up the foul. Lalone's first personal foul. Team first of the quarter. 4:10 to go in the second. Ashland leads at 24-20 over a very good Bowling Green team. Ranked in the top 20. Back in comes Hoskins. Let's see how long he can go with that bum leg. Carpenter with it to Banks out front. Ashland still in their 2-3 zone. The good news is we got somebody guarding Idlet. Idlet's got it, but they're up on him. Can't get the shot off. Here's Banks down low to Wardlow. Wardlow double-teamed and trapped. Now to Idlet in the corner. Back out now to Carpenter. Carpenter will back it out on the dribble between the rings. Right side to Bailey. Bailey gives to Hurt. Hurt in the lane. Has it knocked away. Ball loose on the floor, and Hurt comes out of there with it. 3:40 to go in the half. Ashland by 4. Carpenter with it out front for the Purples of Coach D.G. Sherrill. He'll bring it to the near side to Banks. He'll penetrate, back his way into the lane. Whoop, he palmed it, got by with it. Now to Bailey, to Carpenter, to Idlet. Now to Bailey along the baseline. Drives in with a reverse layup, good. Bailey gets his first points. It's 24-22 Ashland. Hoskins inbounds to Davis. Back to Hoskins. Bowling Green in their 2-2-1 full court pressure. Davis, Hoskins. Hoskins stops, gives to Davis across the timeline. He comes. Now Lalone in the deep corner to Davis. They'll reset the offense with 3 minutes to go in the half. Right side Lalone, down the lane Carter. He spins along the baseline Lalone. Lalone drives in all the way, lays it up, missed a gimme. Rebounded by Wardlow. Wardlow to Banks, jumper at the free throw line, tie game. All tied at 24, the fourth tie of the game. Inbounds Davis, now to Carter, back to Davis against the 2-2-1 Bowling Green pressure. Ahead to Hughes, Hughes to Hoskins, straightaway 3, got it. His second 3 of the afternoon. The Tomcats pull back out by 3 at 27-24. A 3 by Idlet. Well, he missed one. Rebounded though by Banks. He got it and got fouled by Lalone. Nice tip in by Banks. And he'll go to the line for the N1 to pull Bowling Green to within a tie game, 27-26 Ashland. Smith and Caleb Clark back in for Ashland. Hughes and Davis will go out. They got the score wrong on the scoreboard. At the line will be Banks to shoot one, and he got it. Unless they only gave Hoskins 2 on that last one. I guess maybe they could have. I don't know. I'll take that away. Here comes Carter against the pressure. He'll break it easily. He'll go all the way to the bucket. Inside out, Lalone for 3. Back of the tab, no. Rebounded by Banks. Bowling Green up 27-26. Here come the Purples with it. Banks has got it. Gives to Wardlow. Wardlow back to Banks. Banks straight away. He'll stop, penetrate, lose a handle on it. Turnover Bowling Green. Only their second of the game. Down floor it comes to Smith, and it goes through his hands. A bad pass out of bounds. Ashland's third turnover of the game as we trade turnovers for turnovers. Minute 58 to go in the half. Bowling Green up 27-26. I guess they only gave Hoskins a 2 on that one. Looked like a 3 from here. I'm looking right at it. Ashland full court pressing now as Wardlow brings it across the line against Lalone. Wardlow gives it now out front to Carpenter. Carpenter will stand in midcourt, right side of Wardlow. Idlet in the deep right corner, back out to Wardlow. Now to Banks. Banks will go back out on top of the big bumblebee, the yellow jacket they like to call. Here's Carpenter, straight away between the rings, over to Banks in front of the Ashland bench in a minute 30. To Idlet. Idlet goes high post Wardlow. Turnaround free throw line jumper, no. Rebounded by Hoskins. Tips it over to Clark, who can't hang on, and Wardlow takes it and puts it in. Wardlow's got 9, and it's 29-26. Bowling Green by 3. Carter in backcourt to Hoskins. Hoskins double teamed and trapped. Ahead it comes to Smith. Smith down the baseline. Now to Clark. Clark inside out. Hoskins for a 3 in the tie off. Rebound chased down nicely by Banks of Bowling Green. They lead it by 3. A minute to go here in the half. Out front is Banks. Banks to Carpenter. Carpenter in the wing. Looks Ashland's 2-3 zone over and gives to Idlet. Idlet will back it out between the rings. Back and forth he'll come. Near side now to Carpenter. Carpenter will lob it. Skip a pass over to Idlet. Idlet now high post Wardlow. Turn around the elbow. No. Rebounded by Clark. Went high to get it. Up floor it comes to Lalone. Lalone in the corner to Carter. Ashland down 3. 30 seconds to go in the half. Well, we could tie it up with a 3 here, the buzzer. Or we can at least hopefully get within 2, or maybe even 1. Here's Carter with it out front, just dribbling at 17 seconds. Bowling Green man to man. Carter will stand and dribble. Come around the arc, double high post pick. Here's Carter, and down into the paint he goes. Inside out Lalone for the tie. Missed it. Rebound tipped around. Idlet's got it. At 3, at 2, here's Carpenter from half court. It is no good. And we're at the end of 1. Bowling Green will end the first half with a lead as they outscore Ashland 20-15 in that second stanza. Bowling Green 29, Ashland 26 here at halftime at the Ed Step Classic here at Woodford County High School in Versailles. We'll be back in just a minute here on Cat Sports.
McMeans Pharmacy, where you're a name, not a number. They provide personalized care from their locally owned, trustworthy team. McMeans Pharmacy cares about you and your loved one's health and well-being. McMeans Pharmacy proudly supports the Ashland Tomcats. They're here to serve Ashland and their surrounding communities with fast, friendly service at both locations, 2920 Carter Avenue, Ashland, and 708 4th Street, South Point, Ohio.
Hey, Tomcat fans, Old Man Winter's back once again. Don't let him keep you snowed in this year. Ashland Milling can help keep your walks and driveways clear from snow and ice. 50-pound bags of winter ice melt only $9.95. And if you want something that won't hurt your concrete, use 50-pound bags of calcium chloride for only $23.95. Ashland Milling would like to say thanks to the Tri-State for letting us serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats! Come on down to the Jubilee Bingo Hall Thursday and Friday nights. Doors open at 4. Games start at 6:30 with a $5,000 nightly payout. Game 18 is worth $1,100. Friendly workers, padded chairs, 10 miles west of Ashland on Route 60. Take exit 180 off I-64. Go left 1 mile next to Manning Furniture. Phone 606-928-4646. Owned and operated by People Helping People Incorporated. License number 102.
It's time for the halftime report. Let's head back to the arena for a recap of the first half on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Bowling Green leads you there at halftime, 29-26. Ashland led at the end of one, 11-9. But the Purples outscore the Tomcats 20-15 the second stanza. They're leaded by 3 at half, which equals their biggest lead of the afternoon at 29-26. Ashland's biggest lead was that of 5 at 22-17. There have been 4 ties in the game, 2, 4, 9, and 24. A couple of lead changes, and that's where we are. Bowling Green leads Ashland 29-26 here at halftime. We'll come back and look at the first half scoring. I don't have any stats, but I can give you some scoring, and that's upcoming here on Cat Sports.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 44 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, from minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
Come on down to the Jubilee Bingo Hall Thursday and Friday nights. Doors open at 4. Games start at 6:30 with a $5,000 nightly payout. Game 18 is worth $1,100. Friendly workers, padded chairs, 10 miles west of Ashland on Route 60. Take exit 180 off I-64. Go left 1 mile next to Manning Furniture. Phone 606-928-4646.
Owned and operated by People Helping People Incorporated. License number 102.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 44 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, from minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
KFB, the Better Bank, is dedicated to its customers. We want our customers to feel confident with every financial decision made at KFB. From checking accounts to loans, we have your back. KFB is where a strong financial foundation starts. Visit us at one of our locations or www.kfb.bank to see how we can help you start building your financial foundation. KFB, the Better Bank, located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, Louisa, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's Big John here. I'm with Parla from Sue's Junk. Valentine's Day, and you guys have amazing things like gift cards.
On Valentine's Day, I feel like nothing says I love you like a good stroll through an antique shop. for Valentine's Day, we're going to have a little Sweethearts Day here, give out some heart-shaped cookies and some coffee. And this is just the perfect little place to come cozy up with your loved one on that special day.
Sue's Junk and Antique Mall, 459 Camden Road, Huntington.
It's country cooking in downtown Huntington at 9th Street Diner. 9th Street Diner is now open for dinner. Enjoy great daily specials like spaghetti and meatballs and bacon-wrapped stuffed pork tenderloin. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 8, and Friday, 8 to 8. And if you're a morning person, you can enjoy their delicious country breakfast all day long. Call 9th Street Diner for all of your catering needs, including their famous homemade bread. Breakfast, lunch, and now dinner at 9th Street Diner with convenient parking after 5. 9th Street Diner, country cooking in downtown Huntington.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
You're listening to the Halftime Report on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Back at Woodford County High School here in Versailles for the Ed Step Classic, where Ashland's taking on Bowling Green. The Purples lead the Tomcats 29-26 at half. Bowling Green had nobody in double figures. Well-balanced scoring. Wardlow had 9. Banks with 5. Carpenter 2. Idlet with 9 on 3 threes. Hurt had 2. Bailey has 2. For the Purples, for the Tomcats, one man in double figures. Xander Carter with 11. Tyson Lalone scoreless in that first half. Hoskins has got 5. Smith with 3 on a 3. Clark's got 4. Davis has got 3. Hughes and Lyon scoreless. As we start the third, it'll be Bowling Green basketball. They're going from left to right on your dial. Cats will come with Carter, Hoskins, Smith, Lalone, and Clark. Bowling Green will come with Idlet, Banks, Hurt, Wardlow, and Carpenter. Not many free throws in this game. Ashland's had 1. Bowling Green's had 3. All right, here comes Hurt, Carpenter, and Ashland back in their 2-3. They've been there all afternoon long. Lob it down to a high post to Wardlow. Backdoor is knocked away and out of bounds. It belonged to Ashland. Bowling Green commits only their 3rd turnover of the night. Ashland has only 3. So we've had a good floor game. Neither team really shooting it all that well, though. Here's Clark to inbounds it for the Cats. Looks, gets it into Smith against Bowling Green's 2-2-1 zone full court pressure. Smith, Carpenter, ahead now to Hoskins. Hoskins with the basketball will dribble to the middle of the floor. Give it now to Carter, who will set the offense. Bowling Green man-to-man. They've been there all night. High post to Clark. Clark at the elbow looking for a cutter. Gets it over to Carter. Carter with the basketball. He'll penetrate between the leg dribble, behind the back, and now brings it back out on top. Blows by Wardlow in the corner now to Hoskins. Hoskins will set and give it up to Smith. Smith around the arc to the near side. Bowling Green plays great defense. Here's Carter with it. Loses his dribble. Gives it now to Smith. Smith on the right side in front of his own bench. We're a minute in. Nobody scored here in the third. Drew Smith dribbling right side to Hoskins. Hoskins looks things over to Smith. Set the high pick and roll. Smith will bounce a 3 up there. No good. Rebounded by Wardlow. Here comes Bowling Green with a 3-point lead. Wardlow gives to Hurt down the lane. Up over Carter, who blocks it. Got his rebound though and put it in. And Bowling Green has their biggest lead now at 5 at 31-26. Here come the Cats with it. Carter against that pressure to Smith. He'll chase it down the right sideline in the corner to Clark. Tomcats need a bucket. Give it to Hoskins. Hoskins to Clark. Clark will penetrate. He'll take it into the paint. Little floater, good. Caleb Clark having a good game. Cuts the lead to 3 at 31-28. Banks in backcourt for Bowling Green. Ashland will drop back in their 2-3 zone after a little token pressure. Right side to Idlet. Idlet holds it high. Cross court now to Carpenter. Carpenter in the wing to Banks. Back out to Carpenter. High post to Wardlow. He'll spin, turn, inside out. Now here's Banks. Knocked away. Carpenter gets it back. He'll take it into the paint. Inside out to Hurt for his 3. It's good. Hurt gives Bowling Green their biggest lead at 34-28, 6-point spread. Here come the Cats against the pressure. In backcourt is Smith. Smith bounces up to Clark. Clark drives the baseline, looking, kicks it out to Hoskins, now to Carter. He'll try a three and try and answer back, but it won't go, and is rebounded by Banks of Bowling Green. They got it by 6, trying to break it open. Here's Hurt in the paint. He's got another one, and Ashland's in trouble. Bowling Green's blown it out to an 8-point lead at 36-28, and Ryan Bonner has seen enough. We'll be back in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
This is Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
On the inbounds, Carter gets fouled by Carpenter. He picks up his first. Tomcats trailing by 8, their biggest deficit of the afternoon, 36-28. Cam Davis in, Drew Smith out for Ashland. 5:16 to go in the third, and Bowling Green off to a good start here in the third. And after a good second quarter, they're off to another good third quarter. 5 games here today in this Ed Step Classic. We'll tell you about them in a minute. Davis to Carter. Carter in the paint. Double pumps it up at the block. Throws it up. Not answered. Rebound tipped around and gathered in by Carpenter of Bowling Green. Purple's trying to get the double-digit lead. Here comes Hurt over to Banks. Banks out to Carpenter. Ashland in their 2-3. Back out to Carpenter from Banks. Left side to Idler. Taken away by Hoskins. Good steal by Hoskins. Turnover. Cats running. Carter. Lalone for a triple. Nope, won't go today. Rebounded though by Hoskins. Now to Lalone. Lalone out to Carter. Ashland down 8. Carter fakes right, goes left, comes to Davis now. Ashland scored 2 points here in the third, and we played 3.5 minutes. Davis to Carter. Carter stands and looks with Cats down by 8. They set the high double pick and roll. Carter will roll to the right side to Davis. Davis will take it to the elbow and back it out to Hoskins and back to Davis. Bowling Green's just so quick. Right side to Carter. Carter down low to Lalone. Lalone inside out to Clark. Clark at the top of the key between the rings. Gives to Carter. Carter spins, turns, loses the handle on it. Bowling Green's got the steal the other way. 3-on-1. And Carpenter will Banks will put it up and in. And Bowling Green has blown it out to a 10-point lead at 38-28. Here come the Cats with it. Here's Hoskins for 3. Boy, do we need one. It won't go, and it's rebounded by Banks. Here comes Bowling Green. They've blown it out to 10. They'll try and increase that lead, and we got a foul on Hoskins, who fouled Idlet. Hoskins picks up his first. For Bowling Green, checking into the game comes Davis, along with Bailey and Dotson. Bowling Green up by 10 with 3:39 to go here in the third. Ashland has 2 points, 2 in the quarter. Bring it into Banks. Banks will stop in the right wing. Reverse it over the far side now to Dotson. Dotson in the corner to Bailey. Back out on top now to Carpenter. Carpenter looks inside, nothing going. To Dotson, Carpenter. They'll stand and play pitch and catch against Ashland's 2-3 zone. Dotson, Carpenter. Left side to Bailey. Bailey looks it over and back out to Carpenter, down to Banks. Banks will stand on top of the big Yellow Jacket logo. And he and Carpenter will play pitch and catch with Bowling Green up 10. Carpenter will stand and hold it. And just stand at midcourt, that's all he's doing, eating up the clock. We're down to 2:50. Bowling Green leads it by 10. They've outscored Ashland 9-2 to start this quarter. Here comes Banks. He'll pull up to the elbow, and he'll hit it. Tomcats about to get blown out of here. It's 40-28. Bowling Green leads it by 12. They got down by 14 to Boyd last night and never came back. And the Cats turn it over on the offensive end. Here come the Bowling Green Purples, who lead it by 12 with 2:20 to go in the third. Banks stands and dribbles, gives to a high post now to Carpenter. Carpenter back to Banks. Banks against Ashland's 2-3 zone. They set the pick and roll, and he'll take it and roll it inside out to Bailey for his three, and it's no good. Rebounded by Carter. Cats need a bucket in the last wave. We scored 2 points, count them 2 in 6 minutes, and Carter is fouled out front by Davis, his first. Drew Smith will check in for the Cats, and out will go Hoskins. 40-28, Bowling Green leads it. After leading at the end of one, Ashland trailed by 3 at half. And needless to say, Ashland's never won a game this year when they trailed at half. Here's the inbounds. Clark down the lane. Give and go to Davis. Inside out to Clark. Clark will take it. Little 3-footer. Good. He's got 8. Trims the lead to 10 at 40-30. Got to get it to single digits before the quarter ends. Out front is Carpenter. Ashland's going man-to-man now. Near side to Hurt. Hurt gives to Davis. Davis back out now to Carpenter. Carpenter will drive against Smith. Has cut off. Ball loose on the floor. He digs it out of there himself. Lobs it out to Dotson. Inside out to Hurt. Hurt will take it to the layup. Miss it. Rebounded by Caleb Clark. Cats down 10 with the ball. Here comes Caleb. He'll go inline to inline. Lay it up and in. Caleb Clark with a great move. Cut the lead to 8 to 40-32 with 1:10 to go in the third. Be nice if we can get another stop here. Here comes Bailey down the lane. Scoops it up. Missed it. Rebounded by Carter. 3-on-2 the other way. Carter in a hurry. He'll go to the bucket. He'll lay it up. He's got it. And the Cats on a 6-0 roll have cut the lead in half to 40-34. 50 seconds to go in the period. Davis with it. Ashland man-to-man. Left side to Bailey. Bailey licks to Hurt. Now to Carpenter. Carpenter back out on top to Bailey. Ashland man-to-man. Back to the near side, Carpenter. Carpenter looks for a cutter. Nothing going. We're down to 35 seconds. Now to Hurt. Hurt in front of his own bench. Stands and holds it. Gives it up to Davis. Davis to Bailey. Straight away to Carpenter. Carpenter at the arc. Looking to shoot a 3, but doesn't with 20 seconds to go. Bowling Green content to wait for that last one. They lead at 40-34. Bailey with it out front. He'll just stand and dribble. We're down to 12 seconds to go. Bailey makes his move, takes it to the free throw line, juggles it, picks it up to Hurt. Hurt will drive the baseline, fall away shot, air ball, rebounded by Lalone. 2 seconds, 1, 3 at the horn by Smith. No good. Boy, it just rimmed out. But at the end of 1, Bowling Green, or end of 3, Bowling Green still with a nice lead. It's 40-34 as they outscore the Tomcats 11-8 in that third stanza. Back with the final 8 here in a moment on Cat Sports.
Hey, it's Big John here. I'm with Parla from Sue's Junk. Valentine's Day, and you guys have amazing things like gift cards.
On Valentine's Day, I feel like nothing says I love you like a good stroll through an antique shop. For Valentine's Day, we're going to have a little sweetheart stay here, give out some heart-shaped cookies and some coffee. And this is just the perfect little place to come cozy up with your loved one on that special day.
Sue's Junk and Antique Mall, 459 Camden Road, Huntington.
It's country cooking in downtown Huntington at 9th Street Diner. 9th Street Diner is now open for dinner. Enjoy great daily specials like spaghetti and meatballs and bacon-wrapped stuffed pork tenderloin. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 8, and Friday, 8 to 8. And if you're a morning person, you can enjoy their delicious country breakfast all day long. Call 9th Street Diner for all of your catering needs, including their famous homemade bread. Breakfast, lunch, and now dinner at 9th Street Diner with convenient parking after 5. 9th Street Diner, country cooking in downtown Huntington.
You're listening to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Tomcats having to start the final 8 down 6 after trailing by 12. Here comes Davis. Right side to Carter. He's in with Clark, Lalone, and Smith. Drive the baseline. Davis all the way through looking for help. Now to Carter. Inside out to Lalone. Lalone now to Clark. Clark against Wardlow. Bowling Green man-to-man. They play good defense. Gives it to Lalone. Near side to Davis. Davis down the lane, gives to Clark, Clark to Smith. Smith out front, runs it around the arc to the right side, goes to the bucket, lays it up, and gets fouled by Wardlow, and he'll shoot 2. You found the wrong man. Smith, our second best free throw shooter at 88%. Our best, Lalone at 91. 40-34, Bowling Green up by 6. They led 40-28. Tomcats right now on a 6-0 run and trying to cut into that purple lead. Puts it up, missed it, doggone it. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Well, he can get us within 5 anyway. The 5'10 junior, couple of dribbles, up on his way, good this time. Ashland pulls to within 5 at 40-35. Here comes Bowling Green with it. Tomcats back in their man-to-man. They were in the zone most of the day, but now man-to-man. Carpenter near side to Wardlow. Wardlow against Clark. Down low to Hurt. Turnaround, spinning on the block, put it in. Hurt's having a big second half. He's got 9, 11 for the game. Clark gets behind the defense. Double pumps it up. Got it blocked by Wardlow. Rebound Idlet. Idlet to Hurt. Hurt to Carpenter. Bowling Green by 7. Inside out it goes, and driving the baseline and laying it on a reverse layup. Missed it is Wardlow, rebounded by Clark. Here come the Cats, down 7. Right side to Smith, in the corner Lalone, back out to Smith. Bowling Green man-to-man. 6:45 to go, and Bowling Green leads it by 7. Carter with it out front against Banks. They clear it out for him on the left side. He'll take it down around the right side. Bring it near side to Smith. Smith will take it to the top of the key. He'll let her rip from there. Got it and got fouled. That's an and one. He was just inside the arc. Drew Smith buries a 2. And they have a chance to make it 3 and cut the lead down even further. It's 42-37. Didn't see who that foul was on. Sorry, my fault. It's going to be on Banks, his first. Not a lot of fouls. Been a well officiated game. Very well officiated. And Smith will shoot 1. Hoskins back in. Lalone will go out for the Cats. Drew Smith at the line, 1 for 2 from there today. Pushes it up and in. Cats within 4 at 42-38 with 6.5 to play. Here comes Idlet. Tomcats back in their 2-3 zone. Get it out front now to Banks. Back to the near side to Idlet. Idlet takes it. Far side it goes to Carpenter. Carpenter against Smith. Back and forth in front of the bench. Gives to Idlet. Back over to Carpenter. He'll bring it to a high post to Wardlow. Wardlow down the lane. Inside out. Here's a 3 by Hurt. Good. Rimmed around several times but fell. And that's all that matters. 45-38. Bowling Green back out by 7 with 6 minutes to play. Carter to Davis. Still in backcourt against the pressure. Bounces up to Hoskins, to Clark. Drives the baseline. Caleb will lay it up. Miss it. Got his rebound. And hits foul. Going right back up. I don't think he'll shoot, though. And that foul is going to be on Idlet, his second. It is a common foul, so Ashland will keep it. And they trail it by 7, 45-38. 5:46 to go. Smith will trigger inside his... What have we got going on? We got a holding foul on Bowling Green. Hurt. He picks up the foul. It was holding Carter. Team 4th already, so Ashland will go on the bonus. Next foul, and still lots of time at 5:46. They lob it into Carter to Hoskins, and Hoskins throws it away right into the hands of Banks. He'll go to the other end, lay it up and in. Tomcat turnover number 6, and it's a 9-point Bowling Green lead at 47-38 after Ashland had cut it to 4. Here comes Hoskins down the left side of the lane. Double team to trap. Splits the defenders with a pass to Smith. He'll try a long 3. Got it. Attaboy. 47-41. Ashland has cut it to 6. 5:10 to go. Give it now to Idlet. Idlet bobbles it, picks it up. Goes against Davis. Ashland man-to-man. Gives to Hurt. Hurt to Wardlow. Wardlow against Clark. Takes it to the block. Can't shoot. Bounces back out now to Banks. Banks against Carter. Bowling Green stands and looks. Left side over to Carpenter. Carpenter will just stand and hold it. He'll give it to Hurt. Hurt looks for a backdoor cut. Nothing going. Gives to Banks down to the baseline cutoff. Down low to Wardlow. He missed a gimme. Rebounded by Hoskins. Ashland down 6 with the ball. Hoskins ahead to Smith. Pulls for a 3 ball. Bouncing out. Needed that one. Rebounded by Hurt. Didn't fall. Here comes Hurt. Down the lane he goes. It's up and down. That's a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Bowling Green with 4:29 to go. Bowling Green leading it 47-41. Tyson Lalone checks in for the Cats. Davis goes out. As the Cats trail it by 6. trailed at 1 point by 12. Inbounds to Wardlow. Now to Banks, to Carpenter. Far side to Idlet. He'll drive the left baseline. Reverse layup. Good. He's got 11. 49-41. Bowling Green by Cats need some stops. More importantly, need some good ones on the other end as Carter goes to the bucket, lays it up and in. Won't count. Foul before the shot. And this foul is going to be on Banks, his second. But we'll get 2 free throws because it's the bonus now. That's a 5th foul on Bowling Green in the quarter. So Xander Carter will go to the line to shoot 2, where he's 1 of 1 today. Ashland trailing at 49-41 with 4:13 to go. Madison Southern lost to Lexington Lafayette in our first game today here at the Ed Step Classic, 77-70. Our good friend Jeff Davis at South Laurel, the Cardinals defeated Bourbon County today, 62-52. They're now 15-6. And 2 more games to go. Next up is number 1 Frederick Douglass out of Lexington. They'll take on Louisville Manual. Frederick Douglass 16-2, Manual 17-4 as Carter hits his first free throw. Last game tonight, Woodford County the host against Cincinnati Aiken. Carter's next one no good. Tipped around and loose, and Wardlow throws it off an Ashland player and out of bounds. It'll go to Bowling Green. Good hustle from Lalone, but it just wouldn't go his way. 49-42, Bowling Green. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the fourth. Banks will walk it across the line. Ashland still man-to-man. Banks will stand and dribble right here in front of me at midcourt. Bobbles it, picks it up. Now penetrates into the paint. Goes up a little floater. Blocked by Clark. Rebounded by Carter. Here come the Cats. Got the numbers. 4 on 2. Carter to the bucket, and he lost a handle on it. We go the other way. Bowling Green with the numbers. Hurt goes up, and Alone blocks it, but he also fouled him. Tomcats have 7 turnovers for the game. 3:41 to go. It's Bowling Green leading by 7. And Hurt will go to the line to shoot 2. He's pretty much automatic at the line this year, 81%. Averages 13 points and 5 rebounds. A contest for D.G. Sherrill's Purples out of the 4th region. He pushes it up and in. Increasing Bowling Green's lead at 8 at 50-42. One more for Joseph Hurt. Bowling Green starting 5 seniors, and it's good, and timeout Bowling Green. The Purples lead it by 9 at 51-42. We'll return in a moment here on Cat Sports.
At home or at work, in the car or at the gym, there's nothing more convenient than the fast service and the quality products brought to you by Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee. If you're always on the go with family, friends, coworkers, and business associates, give Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee a chance. They have everything that you need, from filtration coolers, coffee for your work, at-home delivery, and 8-ounce, 10-ounce, and half-liter bottles, or by the pallet. Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee, where great taste just comes naturally. Visit us at tylermountainwater.com.
We interrupt this broadcast for breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim's Steak and Spaghetti now accepts online orders for pickup or delivery. You heard that correctly. Please do not adjust your radio. You can now go online to jimspaghetti.com and order your favorites from Jim's and pick it up or have it delivered right to you. Sauce, spaghetti, haddock, pies, and more. Online at jimspaghetti.com for pickup or delivery. We now return to your regularly scheduled broadcast. Now, back to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Just 3:41 to go in this one, and Bowling Green leads it by 9, 51-42. Cats have gotten some stops, but they couldn't get the starts or the scores on the other end. Here comes Carter. Tomcats have it. They need buckets, value each possession, and we've got to have points. Carter, they set a high pick and roll. He goes to Clark. Clark out between the rings, dribbles around Wardlow, gives it down to Lalone. Lalone over to Cam Davis. Davis will give it to Smith. Smith back out to Carter. Carter looking, right side now to Davis. Bobbles it, picks it up, penetrates, inside out. Lalone will try a 3. Got it! His first points of the afternoon. It was a big one. Cut the lead to 6, 51-45. Here comes Wardlow down the lane, fouled before the shot by Caleb Clark, his first personal foul. 51-45, just 3 minutes to go in this one. Ashland trying to come back from a 12-point deficit. They were down 14 last night, got it to 3, but couldn't get it any closer. Inbounds Wardlow. Wardlow Now to Carpenter. Carpenter on the far side. Gives it to Carpenter. Carpenter to Banks. Now we're at near side of Wardlow. He'll penetrate. Cube got by with a walk maybe there. Carpenter down the lane against Smith, and Smith fouled him, bumped him. And Drew will pick up his second personal foul with 2:45 to go. Bowling Green very content just to hang on to that ball. They got good ball handlers. They play great defense. Good ball club. Very good. Banks will inbounds it in his own end zone on the far side. As they lead it by 6, he looks, bangs it into Wardlow. Wardlow on the block, spins, turns, and got it. Back out to 8, 53-45. Here comes Carter for the Cats with 2.5 to play. Xander Carter out front, high post to Lalone. Lalone now to Caleb Clark. Clark in the wing, back out straight away to Carter. Carter will make his move on Banks, take it to the hole, lay it up, missed it. Rebound Clark. He'll go right back up, got it, and got fouled. That'll fall for the N1 to Caleb Clark. Cut the lead back to 6. And who's that foul on? Banks on the foul, his third. Caleb Clark, 74% free throw shooters, got 1, could trim that lead down to 5 with 2:19 to go. Coming back from a deficit again. He missed it. Rebounded by Hurt. Here comes Bowling Green. Wardlow's got it out front. They're going to take the time off the clock as much as they can. Don't blame them. Banks will stand and hold it. Give it to Carpenter. Carpenter back out to Wardlow. Wardlow swings it left side to Idlet. Idlet spins down into the paint. Can't shoot. Lobs it way back out front to Banks. Banks down to Wardlow at 1:55. Ashland trailing by 6. Idlet. Left side to Carpenter. Carpenter. Wardlow. They just pass around. Running the weave. Back and forth. Motion offense. Here's Hurt. Out front and fouled by Lalone. Oh, they're calling an illegal screen on Hurt. We got a break there. Illegal screen by Hurt. An offensive foul and a turnover for Bowling Green. Their 5th. So down 6. You never know with 1:41 to go. I think we got a break there. No question. Smith will inbounds it to Carter. It's nice to get a call every now and then. Here comes Xander Carter. He'll take it, and now we got a holding foul on Hurt again. He's holding Caleb Clark. For Hurt, that's his 3rd. That'll put Ashland at the foul line. That's good news. The clock stopped, and now we can score. No, it's Smith at the foul line. It's even better news. He's 2 of 3 from there, and our second best free throw shooter. 1:34 to go. Ashland down 6, 53-47. And Drew Smith's got a couple of freebies here. You need them both, and he missed the first one. Got 10 points today. Well, best he can do is get it to 5. The junior with 1 bounce on its way. Good this time. It's 3 of 5 from the line tonight. Bonner calls a timeout. The 1:34 to go. Ashland trailing 53-48. We'll come right back here on Cat Sports.
Having heating trouble at your home or business? For over 55 years, General Heating and Air Conditioning, a proud supplier of York Heating and Cooling products, makes service and repairs a top priority. We complete an average of 20 service calls per day, and over 80% get diagnosed and repaired the very same day. Great service that's fast, accurate, and affordable is what we do. So, if you need heating or cooling service, there's no need to wait. Call General Heating and Air Conditioning, a company you can trust since 1968.
Get ready to hit the road with Gomart. Each month we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the Gomart app to see this month's featured item. And as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to Gomart.com for more details.
This is Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
1:34 to go in this one. Bowling Green with a basketball and a 5-point lead, 53-48. Banks will put it in play, or try to get it into Idlet. Idlet guarded by Smith in backcourt, splits the defenders on the dribble, heads to the far side and crosses into his forecourt. Idlet dribbling out front, Comes down to Carpenter, and he's fouled immediately by Davis, who picks up his first. Stops it at 124 for Ashland. That's their fourth team foul. So next one puts Bowling Green on the bonus. And they're a good free throw shooting team, 71%. Inbounds to Hurt. Hurt guarded by Lalone. Hurt spins, turns, takes it down the left side, and fouled by Lalone. And I got 4 on Tyson Lalone. That'll put Hurt at the foul line to shoot 2, where he's an 82% free throw shooter and 2 for 2 today. 53-48, Bowling Green with 1:18 to go. Hurt shoots 2. Purple's trying to make it a 3-possession game with a couple of freebies.
Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340. Ashland
They're making their
Sports
free
Station.
throws, and we ain't. 54-48, 2-possession game right now. But a free throw here makes it a 3-possession game at 1:18, and he made it. Cool, calm, and collected, drained it. Inbounds to Carter, down by 7. Here comes Carter. He'll go against Banks. Spin, go down into the paint, kicks it out to Smith. Smith will look, bounce it out at 1:05 to go. Give to Carter. Carter will take it into the paint, double pump it up. Good, and he got fouled, the N1. Athletic move for Xander Carter. We've seen it, though, in his career, and that foul's on Wardlow, his second. Carter with the N1 can cut the lead down to 4 if he can get this free throw with 61 seconds. Carter 2 for 3 today at the foul line. The 6'6" senior pushes it up, got it. 1 minute to go, and the Cats down 4. We need a stop in the worst way, trailing 55-51. Here comes Banks. Banks in the forecourt, and Carter fouls him. Carter will pick up his second, and Banks will go to the line. He's a 71% free throw shooter, and he'll shoot 2. And he's 1 for 1 today with 11 points. 55-51, Bowling Green. Boyd hit their free throws last night against the Tomcats and sealed the victory. Will Bowling Green do the same? There's the first one good. 56-51. One more for Banks. It's up and it's good. Nothing but net. They are a good shooting team. 57-51, 50 seconds. Here comes Carter. Cats down 6. Carter, top of the key, dribbles in, side out. Lalone down the lane, lays it up, missed it. Got fouled, rebounded by Banks, and he's fouled by Clark, I think. Yep. Clark picks up his second. With just 38 seconds to go, Bowling Green can ice this one with a couple of free throws here by Banks, where he's 3 for 3 today. And he just made 2. And now he'll shoot a couple more. Couple here will ice it for the Purples and send them to their 6th victory in a row. He missed that one. Still in it. Down 6. Got to miss this one, though. Makes it, it's a 3-possession game, and that's going to be tough. One more for Banks. It's up and made that one. It's going to be tough. 58-51, Bowling Green by 7 with 38 seconds to go. Timeout for the Purples. It'll be a full timeout or just a half? Nope, just a little half a 30, I guess, basically. Tomcats are back into action on Tuesday. We go to Charleston to take on the Patriots of George Washington, who are ranked 2nd in the state of West Virginia and still undefeated. So they ain't getting any easier for Bowling Green. They are at home Tuesday against Owensboro. Tomcats about to lose their 2nd game in a row and fall to 13-7. Bowling Green to win their 6th in a row and go to 18-4. Another good test for the Tomcats here tonight, but you got to win some of these good tests, and we ain't. Down 58-51 with 38 seconds to go. Clark, Davis, Carter, Lalone, Smith for Ashland. They've got the ball. Bowling Green, token man-to-man pressure. Here comes Davis with it. Davis around the arc, gives now to Clark. Can't waste much time. Give it to Carter at 28. Carter will penetrate. He'll go into the paint, push it up, missed it, but he got fouled. And I think it was Banks again, wasn't it? Yep. His 4th. Carter will shoot 2. Good news is the clock has stopped with 26 seconds to go, but the bad news is we're down 7. Xander Carter to shoot 2. Best it can do is get it to 5, which makes it a 2-possession game, and we got to get a quick turnover or a quick foul, and Bowling Green's got to miss their free throws, and that's not happening. Xander Carter, the 6'6" senior, going to Liberty, pushes it up and in. 58-52, Bowling Green by 6. One more for Xander Carter. Up and in. And now the Tomcats will call a timeout. Down 5, 58-53 with 26 seconds to go. Bowling Green basketball. It will be a 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it right here. The Ashland Kittens are back into action. Coach Stacy Davis's ball clubs won 5 in a row. They're now 12-7. They'll be at home on Monday against the Timberwolves of Spring Valley. Tomcats got 3 games next week. Tuesday at George Washington, Friday at Huntington High, Saturday at home against Fleming County. Got to start winning some games. We're getting down to the stretch time here, and when you get down the stretch, you got to win ball games. Right now, the Cats aren't. After tonight, the Cats got 7 games left. All right, Banks will try and get it in. He looks, gets it into Idlet. Idlet in backcourt, double teamed and trapped. Got to foul him, and they finally do at 21 seconds. And that foul's going to be on Carter, his 3rd. Idlet will go to the other end to shoot 2. He's a 76% free throw shooter. His first trip to the line tonight. He's got 11 points with his team up by 5, 58-53. He's got to miss them both for us to have a chance with 21 seconds to go. And he missed the first one. Next game has number 1 ranked Frederick Douglass out of Lexington, 16-2 against Louisville Manual. They're 17-4, and they're pretty good. Here's Idlet. Made that one. 59-53, 20 seconds. Here comes Davis. Davis gives to Carter. Carter takes it to the baseline, driving. He'll put it up and in with 14 seconds to go and a timeout. With Ashland trimming it to a 59-55 lead by Bowling Green. Ryan Bonner calls a quick timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Stop by Toyota of Ashland before or after the game and save thousands during Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland. Save up to $5,000 off MSRP on select Toyota Tundras and Toyota Tacomas. Up to $3,000 off MSRP. It's Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland. They look forward to seeing you soon. Stop by 3503 Winchester Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky, or visit ToyotaofAshland.com. Toyota of Ashland Truck Month. Toyota Tundras is based off stock number T235773 and Tacoma stock number T052137.
Celebrity voice impersonation not an endorsement.
Why go to a single furniture store when you can go to Big Sandy Superstore? Shop and compare America's top 5 mattress brands, plus Nectar and Purple. And choose from over 22,000 in-stock appliances from the top brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Or furnish the room of your dreams with a large selection of American-built furniture. With financing plans for just about anyone, there's nowhere else quite like it. Big Sandy Superstore.
You're listening to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Bowling Green will put it in play, or try to. Banks gets it into Island, fouled immediately by Davis with 13 seconds to go. Cam picks up his 2nd, where Idlet will walk to the other end, where he's 1 of 2 today, and try 2 more. Who's their worst free throw shooter on the floor? Carpenter. Yep, he's out there, 60%. Idlet is at 76, and he's 1 for 2 today. And the first one's nothing but net. 60-55, Bowling Green by 5. 1 more for Idlet. We'll make it a 6-point spread at 13 seconds, and it's good. And it's 61-55. Here comes Davis to Clark. He'll go down the lane, uncontested, lay it up and missed a gimme. Rebounded by Hurt, and that'll do it. 3 seconds to go, and Bowling Green will dribble it out. The Purples will beat the Tomcats here this afternoon. Bowling Green 61 and Ashland 55. As the Tomcats drop their 2nd game in a row, and now at 13-7 on the season. And in a little bit of a tailspin, got to get this corrected. Bowling Green wins their 6th game in a row. They go to 18-4. Final score again is Bowling Green 61, Ashland 55 here on Cat Sports.
Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Ashland, Kentucky is celebrating fall savings with great GM deals. New 24 Buick Envista starting at $24,995 or 24 Chevy Trax starting at $21,995. To kick off the fall, Car Ferry says it's time to kick some beep. Just like Ole Miss found out, you do not mess with Blue Bloods. 24 Chevy Heavy Duty pickups save up to $9,000 off. 24 Chevy 1500 Silverado save up to $12,000 off. 2,250 trade assists must trade a 2010 or newer. Save up to $14,000 off. GMC Sierra 1500 pickups in stock. The all-new redesigned Buick Envision and Enclaves. We have them. Must see today. Shop 24 hours at markportergm.com. We are the fastest growing GM dealer in Kentucky, and our goal this year is to finish second. To do that, we must sell a lot of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and we have over 800 available to choose from. Tahoe, Suburban, and GMC Yukons. We have 30 to choose from. Save $8,500 on GMC all-new electric Hummer, 18 in stock. Shop us today. Over 200 new Tomcats available. Come to Greenup Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky. Go Tomcats. Go Wildcats. Go Blue. Sale ends October 31st.
Are you or a loved one dealing with a slow-to-heal wound? Bluegrass Wound Care in Ashland is a private practice specializing in advanced treatments to help your wounds heal faster and more effectively. Their wide range of progressive healing techniques have proven results with no referral required. Call today to schedule an appointment and be seen the same week. Any wounds, any age, don't wait. Get the care you deserve today. Call Bluegrass Wound Care at 606-325-6493.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
It's time for the post-game report on Cat Sports 93.3 at 1340.
Hear anything? Okay, I guess we're back here at Versailles, Kentucky at Woodford County High School at the Ed Step Classic, where Bowling Green defeats the Tomcats here this afternoon, sitting Ashland down to their 2nd loss in a row and falling now to 13-7. 61-55 as the Purples win their 6th in a row and go to 18-4. For the Tomcats today, well, they led at the end of the first quarter 11-9. Bowling Green won it from there on out. They won the second quarter 20-15 to lead 29-26 at half. Bowling Green outscored Ashland 11-8 in the third quarter, lead by 6 at the end of 3, and both teams come up with 19 points. Oh, that's all right. 40-34. And Ashland scored 21 in the fourth quarter, as did the Purples. And Bowling Green wins it 61-55. The Purples now 18-4 under Coach D.G. Sherrill. Ashland falls to 13-7 under Ryan Bonner. What did I tell you we had left? 7 games left, something like that. And after today, we got George Washington, Huntington High, Fleming, Round, Johnson Central, Lawrence, and Menifee. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, 7 left. Maybe an 8th. Still negotiating, but maybe an 8th. We'll just find out. But right now, just 7 scheduled. As Bowling Green wins it, 61-55. Statistically, in this basketball game, Bowling Green, Coach D.G. Sherrill, we talked before the game how well-balanced scoring they are, and it proved true again today. Joseph Hurt, 18 points today. Luke Idlett with 14. Braylon Banks with 14. Jace Wardlow with 11. 2 from Carpenter and 2 from Bailey. Well-balanced scoring. They're well-balanced. They play great defense, and they shoot it pretty well. For the Tomcats, we had 3 in double figures today. Game-high honors went to Xander Carter with 21. Caleb Clark had a nice game. Nice bounce back from last night as he had 12. Drew Smith with 11. Preston Hoskins with 5. Tyson Lalone with 3. Cam Davis had a 3 on a 3, and that was the extent of the scoring for the Cats. There were 4 ties in this game at 2, 4, 9, and 24. A couple of lead changes. Bowling Green's biggest lead was that of 14 at 40-28. Ashland's biggest lead was that of 5 at 22-17. And the Purples withstood the challenge from Ashland. Second night in a row, the Tomcats get down to double-digit deficits. Last night it was 14 to Boyd County and lost by 5-6. And tonight you get down by 12 and you lose by 6 again. And the problem with Ashland last night is they had a bad second quarter and a not-so-good third. Tonight it's a bad second quarter and, again, a not-so-good third. So our middle quarters, Ashland's got some work to do. They got some problems. So there you are. 61-55, Bowling Green wins it over Ashland. Top-ranked Lexington Frederick Douglass is up next. Boy, they're a good-looking team. 16-2 against Louisville Manual, who's at 17-4. And then there's a game after that with Woodford County, the host school, against Cincinnati Aiken. So that's the way it is. We'll come back and talk to Coach Ryan Bonner in our post-game show. Brought to you by McLeod's Body Shop and People Helping People. That's all coming up here on Cat Sports.
This is Clay at Pollock's, where you will find the Tri-State's largest selection of diamonds. We are also your home for all of your Pandora stackable rings and your Alex and Ani needs. Locally owned and operated since 1874, Pollock's is a name that you know and trust. We provide professional service with a personal touch that has kept clients coming back year after year. Visit Pollock's at 913 Winchester Avenue in Ashland or on the web at pollocksjewelers.com.
Primary Plus is invested in your health and invested in the health of our community. Primary Plus Ashland is happy to grow our team, welcoming family nurse practitioner Morgan Elkins, as well as Kelsey Lucas to our counseling services team. Primary Plus Grayson is excited to add dermatology with nurse practitioner Kelly Sparks. Primary Care Pediatrics, Women's Health, Infusion, Counseling, Pharmacy, and now dermatology. Complete care for the entire family. Primary Plus has 14 locations, including Ashland, Grayson, South Shore, Vanceburg, and our newest location in Moorhead. See them online at primaryplus.net.
McMeeting's Pharmacy, where you're a name, not a number. They provide personalized care from their locally owned, trustworthy team. McMeeting's Pharmacy cares about you and your loved one's health and well-being. McMeeting's Pharmacy proudly supports the Ashland Tomcats. They're here to serve Ashland and their surrounding communities with fast, friendly service at both locations, 2920 Carter Avenue, Ashland, and 708 4th Street, South Point, Ohio.
Hey, Tomcat fans, Old Man Winter's back once again. Don't let him keep you snowed in this year. Ashland Milling can help keep your walks and driveways clear from snow and ice. 50-pound bags of winter ice melt, only $9.95. And if you want something that won't hurt your concrete, use 50-pound bags of calcium chloride for only $23.95. Ashland Milling would like to say thanks to the Tri-State for letting us serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats! Come on down to the Jubilee Bingo Hall Thursday and Friday nights. Doors open at 4. Games start at 6:30 with a $5,000 nightly payout. Game 18 is worth $1,100. Friendly workers, padded chairs, 10 miles west of Ashland on Route 60. Take exit 180 off I-64. Go left 1 mile next to Manning Furniture. Phone 606-928-4646. Owned and operated by People Helping People Incorporated. License number 102.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
This is the post-game report on Cat Sports 93.3 at 1340.
Back here at Woodford County High School at the Ed Step Classic, where Bowling Green defeats Ashland 61-55 this afternoon. And Coach Ryan Bonner alongside. Coach, a good basketball team, and I guess we gave them about everything we had.
We did. Yeah, we did. I just thought that, you know, and you and I have talked about this, when you play these caliber of teams, the margin of error is so incredibly small, and I thought we did a few too many things to hurt ourselves. You know, we get beat by 6, we missed 5 free throws. Had a couple of turnovers that led to buckets on the other end. Like I said, those types of things, the shoot yourself in the foot plays really will get you beat against good teams like this. I was pleased with our effort. I thought we guarded really well.
Agreed.
I thought we rebounded well. I thought Caleb Clark did a phenomenal job on the glass, on cleaning up the boards. And we didn't turn it over too much, but like I said, those turnovers are so they just can hurt you so much against a team that's that good. And you know, I liked where our head was at in terms of coming off the loss last night at home. I thought our head space was good. Again, I thought we played hard. We just did a few too many things to shoot ourselves in the foot.
You got down by another double-digit deficit. You're down 12. You got the lead cut to 4 on several occasions, but just couldn't get over that hump again.
Yeah, and it goes back to the free throws. We missed some clean looks that just didn't go down. You know, it stinks, you know, because I really felt like we are good enough to beat that team. But we just, you know, we play these types of games now, so when we get there in March, we know how to execute in the moment. And, you know, hats off to them. They're a very good basketball team. I really do think it'll come down to them and Warren Central in the 4th region, and it wouldn't shock me at all if they found themselves back in Rupp Arena. Yeah, just did a couple too many things to hurt ourselves, and you can't do that against teams that good.
They're a well-balanced team, I guess is what I like about them. And Coach Sherrill told me that before the game.
Yeah.
They don't have a guy that's going to score 25 or 30, but they had 4 in double figures, and are all well-balanced, and that's tough for our defense to guard.
Yeah, and they all are very similar in terms of what they do. They all can shoot it. They all can drive it. But, again, I like the way that we defended. You know, watching them on film, you know, they're putting up 70, 80 a night pretty consistently. And this became a grinded-out game, and you know, our team is getting more comfortable playing in those types of games, and I saw some really good things from our guys, but just like you said, Dickie, we couldn't get over that hump. You know, the missed free throws, the turnovers, give up an offensive rebound or a straight line drive. You got to be super, super solid if you want to have a chance in the last minute of the game.
Exactly. Were you pleased with the way the kids responded today?
Yeah, I was. You know, that's not easy to do, to come off a loss at home against your district rival and then hop on a bus the next afternoon and drive 2 hours and go play a top 20 team in the state. I mean, that is not easy what we just put our guys through. And I thought they handled it about as good as they possibly could have. They came out and fought for 4 quarters. Again, I did see a lot of really good things out of our guys. But you know, we just came up short today, and hopefully we can use this as a growth moment as we continue to progress through the back end of our schedule, because we could very well find ourselves in that situation again on Tuesday night.
Right.
They're very good. George Washington, I don't think, has lost a game yet.
Nope, still undefeated.
Yeah, they're playing really well. That's a tough place to play. Very difficult place to play. So we could find ourselves in another grinded-out situation, and hopefully, step by step, we're starting to figure out how to work and play through those moments.
It was a game of possessions.
Yes.
Because it was not unlike these two teams. We had 73 and they averaged 72. So you got to really value each possession. Take care of the ball.
And these are the types of games that you have to win when March rolls around.
Right.
You do. And so, like I said, I think this was a great game for us in terms of learning. You know, that's why we jumped all over this, is because we want to be in these types of moments as much as we possibly can, so we're prepared when it really matters.
Are you concerned a little bit that our shooting seems to be off the last couple of nights? Not where I don't know what we shot tonight, but just a tad bit off.
No, because here's the thing. We'll have 6 to 8 guys in the gym tomorrow evening getting up shots.
Yeah, they will.
They hold themselves accountable to those types of things, and if it's not going in on a certain night, you can bet your butt those guys are going to be in the gym the next night doing what it takes to get that back on track. But, you know, I don't really worry about that. I was glad you know, I was very glad that this became a grinded-out possession-by-possession game, because we need those types of games, like I said, as we head into February.
Okay. Well, another tough assignment on Tuesdays. We go to Charleston to take on the defeated George Washington, and I guarantee you we're not going to get any calls there. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, you can pretty much count on that. It's going to be, we're going to see some adversity in that game. They're really good. They got a really good big. Rick Green does a phenomenal job.
He does.
He's one of my favorites. So that series has been really good for us.
Yes.
And I fully expect a dogfight of a basketball game on Tuesday night. So we'll get back to the drawing board and make sure that we're prepared and hopefully come out of there with a really high quality win.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks, Dickie.
All right, Coach Ryan Bonner of the Tomcats as Bowling Green hands the Tomcats their 7th defeat of the year and their 2nd in a row as they fall to 13-7. Bowling Green now 18-4 with their 6th straight win. We're back in action Tuesday night up in Charleston at George Washington High School on top of the hill out there to take on the Patriots of Coach Rick Green, who are undefeated, and if not the best team in West Virginia, they're pretty close. 2nd or 3rd. Take your pick. They're very good. And it'll be a tough test. 3 games for the Cats next week. Tuesday, George Washington. Friday at Huntington High, who's starting to come along. They started the season like 0-7 or 0-8, something like that. Now they've won 2 or 3 in a row. And so they're getting things maybe in order. And then next Saturday, we'll be hosting Fleming County at the Anderson Gym. And that will do it from here. Peyton, back at the studio. Thank you so much for Coach Ryan Bonner. This is Dickie Martin. The final score again is Bowling Green 61, Ashland 55. See you Tuesday night here on Cat Sports.